This week is Thanksgiving, and this is uh, an interesting holiday to me, mostly because it's a holiday I actually very much enjoy. It's a holiday that it's one of my favorite holidays of the year. It's a time that, in my own personal life, my family has always celebrated, always had a meal. It's always been a time of being around family, and because of that, I love it, and I love and as I've grown older, I've come to really love the themes of thankfulness and gratefulness that are tied to it. And so it does make me very disappointed a lot of times when I see that within our culture, we've been starting and been basically starting to just kind of push Thanksgiving away. We're kind of ignoring this holiday. And I think it does make sense because we are a very consumer driven culture. And so the idea of being thankful for what you have, it just kind of runs contrary to a lot of the way that our culture works. You want that new iPhone, you want that new car, you want those flashy items, and we're bombarded with advertisements that push this idea, that push this sort of kind of agenda, and are meant to get you into that attitude so that you'll go and spend money on it. And there's nothing really necessarily wrong with that in and of itself. I know that might offend some people in me saying that, but I don't think there's anything wrong with performing good sales habits. Good sales habits would be anything that is meant to make you, an individual, want to buy. That's not a bad thing in and of itself. But I do think that we need to reserve time to be grateful and thankful for what we have, to take time to be thankful for the blessings that we've been given, and especially those that are God-given. The things that are out of our control, things that we ourselves did not necessarily get or that other individuals gave to us. We should take time and have a season where we sit down, or at least one day, and we don't focus on all of this other stuff, and we just thank God for all the things that He does for us each and every single day, each and every single year, for all the works that He does in our life. And also thank those around us. Thank, our friends, our family, for all the things that they do for us as well. We should take some time to be grateful for all of these things, to reflect on all of these things. That really is what Thanksgiving should be about. It really should be about, besides the turkey and the football and all that other stuff, it really should be a time where we do stop and reflect on this and be grateful and express that gratefulness to those around us. So I want to encourage all of you out there to take a moment this week, to take a moment, maybe on Thanksgiving, maybe on some other day, and just let somebody know around you that you're thankful for something that they've done for you, something that they've gone in a way that they've sort of impacted your life. And I say something that they've done for you, like something that has impacted your life, because I do think, while it's nice to thank people for stuff they've given, a lot of times the more meaningful thing, the thing that we tend maybe not to thank individuals as much for, is when somebody invests their time and energy into our lives to help us to kind of learn and shape who we are. And that's really who I think we need to reach out and show that graciousness to, because a lot of times that can be a job that is, or just a thing that you do that can be very not necessarily have that kind of recognition that other things kind of get. So take a moment this week, reach out to somebody who impacted your life, and just let them know that you're thankful for them and that you've been thinking about them at this time. Amen. And with that, I would like to invite you all to join me for our last worship song today.